All right, guys, here's an update on the road. So I was able to get 3 7-yard loads onto my rental dump truck yesterday. And I just did one this morning, another 7 yards. So you can see the flags at the edges of the roads that I marked, 12 feet, mostly from the largest trees and the largest obstructions, whether it be a rock, a boulder, or something that I really don't want to interfere with, and basically in line with the skidding trail. It's hard to see, but there's probably a foot and a half ruts here. So walking it up. So we got a couple of bigger rocks that came with the crushed rock, and what I've been doing is just putting them inside the ruts and they disappear. And keep my markers 12 feet. And yeah, so you can see I'm getting better with the skid steer as well. This was probably, let's see, when before I got this load, the road that was safe to bring the truck back on probably ended up right around here at this tree that you see here. So basically from that tree forward is where I parked the truck, ending up somewhere where that lime green flag is hanging, and the pitchfork there, right behind this tree here. So yeah, so this was all done the previous day. So I'll go up a little more, and it's pretty level. This is something that I'm working on, mainly the high side, making sure the high side of the road is not compacted with too much crushed rock. So, and this is where I'm able to park my skid steer now. So I pull this guy back in here, and I go ahead and take this dump truck all the way down. I reverse it all the way down, and so far so good. There is a muddy spot here, but it's high and the soil is pretty compact, so I'm not too worried about it. And I'm gonna tear it up by using the skid steer and turning it with the tracks. The tracks on the skid steer pretty much go and rip anything up that I put down anyway. So this will be my turning point and my parking point. And yeah, just back it in, being careful of the flags to make sure I'm no closer than a foot and a half to the driver's side flags. Come around. This is another tree I chose to keep, and keep going around. There is a turn here, so it basically does a minor S, not too sharp, but enough to make sure that some privacy from the roadway, and I'm not creating a straight path straight back. So it looks wider than 12 feet here, but it's approximately 12 feet. And yeah, so this is pretty good. So you can see the rock has some fines in it as well, but that's not too bad. Its majority is just straight rock. So it hasn't rained, but when you're dealing with material like this, it's pretty much rock to rock, so it's locking in. And the more I drive on it with the dump truck, the more it compacts. So I'm thinking eventually, when it does come up and the water level does rise, it'll be able to filter through the rock and go from the high side of the road to the low side. In the areas where I saw a lot of water, I went ahead and put a culvert pipe in. So it's a little hard to see there, but that's a 4-inch PVC 10-foot stick that goes across here. And then I have a coupling, and it comes out somewhere in this end. I might have buried it with the rock, but that's something that I could just expose that really quickly. But yeah, so that's in there now, and I'm hoping the majority of the water will funnel into that pipe and go across. And I'm sure I'm gonna have some work to do coming up in the springtime, when I do decide to let the spring rain kind of see how things settle out before I put a finish grade on this. I just want to see how it goes with the rough grade for now. And yeah, I think, and this is a turn also as well, so that's why it looks like it's wider, because I did go a little wider on the turns. That's why that 15-foot pipe is disappeared there. But yeah, I didn't want any sharp edges on the road where if I'm off to the side too much, it's going to go off the road. So yeah, so this is a nice width to be able to make this turn, and then we'll straighten out and continue down. And then it veers a little right, but yeah, I'm hoping to get at least another 50 feet today, which will be roughly 3/4 of the way to the clearing that I plan on opening up. At least half, hopefully 3/4 of the way. So yeah, so far so good. And yeah, I'll give you guys another update, and I'll see if I can set up the camera to show how I level out the gravel when I receive a load. But let me wait until the road straightens out a little more, and then I can do that and put the time lapse on so you can see how it looks. All right, catch you guys on the next update.